Good morning, lacrosse friends, and welcome to day 2 of the 2025 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial here in beautiful Radotín, beautiful damp Radotín this morning. We're wrapping up pool play today, starting off with Megamen and the Turku Titans. Wide open look, big save, and it looks like Satsu's down and getting slowly back to his feet. Sorry, Samu Satsi. Yeah, he's favoring that right leg that he's already got a brace on. And that's a tough one for Turku, but nice save by Larry Usatalo to keep us scoreless early in the early going. This Gold Group D game. That's Matt Kuhn, the goaltender for Megamen. The third team in this group, the Green Gales, and Megamen beat them 5-1 last night. Turku had a very tight game, was down substantially, pushed a big comeback, just fell short, wound up losing 6-5. So Megamen, oh, that's going right up beside our booth here, and off into the streets of Radotín. But oh, there's another, oh, the ball, somebody threw the ball back on, but it's rolling right over to the Megamen bench behind us. It's just about there. And nice job scooping that one up by James Mock. And at the other end, while the action's actually happening, we have a goal, the first of the game. Quinn Commandant, oh, wait a second, we've got Alan Singleton. And I was informed those are not, I was thinking they might be more dudes' gloves. Those are, I believe, Snake Island Muskies gloves. They don't look like Snake Island gloves to me. I'll have to double check that one. But yeah, the first goal of the game, and the Megamen head up 1-0. So Finland needs a win, and they need to win by quite a bit to win the pool. There's Dan Rivera coming forward. Finland in a tough spot. But so hard when you lose that first game. It puts you in a very challenging situation, especially because all you can do is watch the second game and hope that things go well for you, that it's another close game. And with Megamen pulling away late against the Gales, Finland's got to score early and often, which always, of course, makes it a little challenging, a little dangerous, because you can give up chances the other way. And Megamen, a young, fast team this year, can really take advantage of that. Nice job by Jimmy Viren getting into space, getting a shot off around the screen. Kuhn's going long. There's an example as he whips it ahead to Stahanczyk, who drops the ball, scooped up there. Vince Kunipuli. Stahanczyk falls to the turf. He's not the first and won't be the last. It is a bit slick after the rain. It's not raining at the moment, but talking to some of the players are saying it definitely is slick. Footwear is very important. Not sure if everyone has some little nubs on their shoes or not. It makes a huge difference. Oh, that's a big push from behind by John Miller onto the back of Rope Jokela. Megamen are going to get the ball. Not sure I saw what incited that, but here comes Graydon Cornfield, hands it off in a wide open lane for Riley. He kind of couldn't believe it. Sean Riley just paused for a moment thinking, this is really a hole like that? And gets the shot off, but a little bit off. Down to 8 on the shot clock as Johnson picks this one up along the boards, and Parker Johnson will just rip one from downtown. A bouncer comes out to Haas, and he almost had a wide open look as all the Titans were starting to head up the other way. Viti Loya will hand it off, and here comes Tenho. Rasmus Tenho still with the ball. Viren to Antikasami. Not much opening up for Turku, and then a slip by Jokela. Pops up quickly. Oh, what a shot. That's one of Jokela's favorite shots coming across the top. The Megamen get on him, but then he just skirts the defenders and blasts that one home. Big pick by Jarno Altonen. And Pete Saya right there on Altonen. He's coming over to his teammate saying, sorry, that's on me. Should have switched with you, or should have switched with you, because he didn't jump out and get the cutter. Jokela coming across. You can't let Jokela have that shot. He is deadly, as he showed right there. Murph Butler. The pass heads through the middle to try and cause some traffic. Hard work getting through by Jonas Sundman. There's a shot and another save by Usitalo. Titans a little trouble picking it up. That ball can be a bit slick as well, of course. You get wet ball, wet strings, wet mesh on your stick. Got to be pretty careful. Yemi Veerens backpedals inside the restraining line. Jokela with a backside pick. Altonen fighting for it, but it's going to be Rivera with the strip. Taps it back. Goes straight to Altonen. .30-second violation on Turku. They're arguing that they're going to have a discussion, I think. So Turku is arguing that Megamen possessed the ball. It's a question of whether Rivera had it enough to have possession turned over. I'm not sure that he did. So let's see what they can do with it. Graydon Cornfield to the net. What a beautiful finish. Bounces it low, finds 5-hole on Usitalo. What a great first step to get underneath, and Megamen slide back in front. It looks like Ilioya thought that he had some help underneath, but it was slow coming. I'm not sure that Severi Koskinen was aware that he needed to get over in time, and by the time Graydon Cornfield was heading down to the crease, there was no time for anyone to get there. Cornfield deadly when he gets in close. Heffern's pass doesn't quite connect, but now Sheridan Cook does come up with it. He's going to be rammed into the boards by Henrik Harala. Battle for that, Lucy. 15 left on the shot clock. Kimi Aho opts not to go for the first man off the bench. We'll go to Altonen, but bit of a break for Turku if they can make it work, because they hit the bottom of the boards there with the open door bench door for Megamen. They could have got a turnover. It winds up going to Megamen anyway. Saved by Usitalo. And he's got the short outlet to Tenho. And they got to get across center. Tenho a little. Megamen are yelling for the 10-second count. And there was 19 on the shot clock when Tenho got across. So they have an argument. Now again, it's the 10-second count is run by the referees because they don't want to be reliant on the shot clock operator, because they could set it at the time, set it a bit late, set it a bit early. That one may have been early, maybe that's why. But Stahanczyk goes into the boards, well, not all the way to the boards, which is good. The ball pops right, slides out of the stick of Laurie Usitalo, and Stahanczyk is up and battling for it. Usitalo's going to get it this time. You can see how carefully he scooped it up the last time, and that's going to be a 10-second count again. Megamen, of course, happier with that one, although I don't see them cheering the call from the officials the way they did argue. And I don't mean that against the Megamen. That's obviously a commonality in sport. It's like, okay, you got it right. That's what you're supposed to do. Koskinen not happy because they took that one off the bean from Singleton just as the whistle was going. We got a penalty coming. It's going to be Andrew Hawes. Holding the stick on Hawes, a very common call in the offensive zone these days. So I'll give the Titans a chance as we get under 6 minutes in this first of two 15-minute running time halves to try and tie things up. Basically, I guess Turku needs to win by, because they lost to the Gales, the tiebreaker, the first would be head-to-head. Because if they win, then everyone would be 1-1. So then you go to goals, and the tiebreaker system is on the website, but obviously goals for and against is critical. Here's Trainer wheeling down the floor, takes that early shot. Usitalo got some of it. A few more slight misadventures with the ball, but nice job getting ahead. Marcus Matala will just roll it across, and Roope Jokela sets things up. Jokela looked at alternating, now gets it to him. Pretty good shot by the big man, but it swallowed up by Kuhn, who pounces on it. Altonen was right there as Kuhn took his stick off the ball and grabbed it with his hand. There's that moment between stick and glove. Singleton hands it off. Here's Kemp coming around the top. Singleton flirting with another holding the stick call there. Didn't clamp on quite enough. Queen Commandant, nice job to get in and pressure and then tap it back with his foot to Singleton. Fresh 30. Oh, a little bit zesty on that pass to Haas. He'll come back to Kemp. He's going to shoot this time and scores. Near side. Squeaks it between the leg and the pipe. And a 3-1 lead for the Megamen. Huge goal. Oh, just gets under the foot as Usatalo is dropping. Oh yeah, you can see the skip, you can see the water just burst up from the turf. It's actually in pretty good shape. It's a fairly new turf. It's in decent shape. It's just, I mean, there's nothing you can do if it's wet. It's going to be a little slick. You gotta think about the footwear. A few years ago, we had a very rainy Memorial, and there were players heading into Prague to buy shoes all over the place. So many guys had to bring them in. Can make it challenging. They save Usatalo. Kemp going after, but it's on the backside of the mesh. That'll be a possession for Turku. Here comes Kimiaho. Easy pass ahead. Juho Altonen leaves it there for Kasalmi. Altonen thinking about ducking underneath. Pizzaia out on him. A pair of defenders getting out on Altonen as he takes the shot. It goes wide. It's going to be scooped up by the Megamen. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half, and each team has one timeout in the game. Pass down low. Nice move and the finish there by Quinn Commandant. It's a lovely pass. Great touch to feed that one in. Really well run play. Oh, just beyond the reach of the stick as Parker Johnson floats this one in, back hard across the body. And perfect placement for Commandant. John Miller getting hard after it, runs through him, man. Comes in, he's gonna shoot, save, shoulder shrug by Usatalo. It's up and out of play. That's gonna be Megamen possession as it went off of Usatalo into the netting. Graydon Cornfield letting his teammates know he's got it out on the wing. Koskinen with the defense, a hard shot from the outside, it goes in. That rip from Andrew Haas, the underhand. Didn't see it get through initially, but it comes out the backside. Larry Usatalo is having a bit of a tough stretch recently. Ball's getting under him. Got to see from the back where this comes through. I still didn't really see it going on the replay. I don't know if you did. Oh yeah, just under the glove. Tips off the fingers. Oh my. Haas is okay. He slid into the door as he was running over to change. He's okay, they're laughing about it. Did have a player injured last year, which was very alarming, or a couple of years ago, sliding into the change area. You gotta be careful going back there. There's a delayed penalty coming. It's a shot by Jokela. Dean Casey heading off to the box. So it's an illegal cross-checking call. Joachim Miller, number 81, out there on the power play, but Rope Jokela loses his footing. Here comes Stahanczyk. Oh, big save. Usatalo. Stahanczyk going after the ball. Didn't go through the crease, so he's okay to pick it up. That's an over and back, I think. Well, maybe not. Murph Butler is very close. Skirting the line of the center. Altonen Rips it, saved by Kuhn. Kuhn's been sharp, given that he hasn't had a ton of shots. Has to be alert. I was wondering why Arno Olsen was just standing there, and then I realized he was about the only one in the area aware that there was only a second and a half left on the clock. So there's Murph Butler and the Megamen. We do have some sad news out of the Megamen. Nate Schultzke, who you'll see it with the hoodie and only one arm through the shoulder, through his sleeve, appears to have a broken collarbone, which is a real shame. He's down there though with his teammates. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with the second half of this opening gold game in day 2 of the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial 2025. Jim Spillane for the Megamen and Nancy Selmy for the Titans. At the draw comes to Rivera, who's going to rumble up into the offensive zone. He can be a force when he gets rolling. Has a look, doesn't like the lane, just hanging on to the ball for now. They've got just a couple seconds left on the penalty kill. Rivera and the Megamen effectively take care of it. Casey races out. There's a hard shot from Trainer, just misses the far top corner. 4 on the shot clock. So they're directing him to get his shot off, and Singleton does so, but it is. Oh, now it's going to be picked up by the Megamen. They get it back. Sheridan Cook on his offside will circle around behind the net. Nice job with the small steps to control himself so he can make that pass out to Trainer, who buries it. Sean Trainer. Nice finish at 6-1. It's looking very much like the Megamen are going to take this one. They're looking strong. They came on a mission to be younger, faster, more athletic, more able to withstand the length of the tournament. It's only 4 days. It's only 5 or 6 games, and they're short games, but it's a lot of lacrosse in a brief period of time, and you need the depth to really be at your peak towards the end when the games get super important. Of course, it's pretty important in pool play because whether you have a chance to go on towards the championship determined by your results in the pool. And for Finland, it's not looking great at the moment. Joachim Miller, a bit of a swat to the face amongst all that. Yeah, there is a penalty coming. Miller didn't like it. There's just a lot of battling for the ball. I don't think there's anything malicious or intentional, but definitely a stick got up into the face of Joachim Miller. So Turku gets an extra attacker out on the floor with Usitalo to the bench. And a goal! Anssi Kaselmi lets it rip. You can hear how much it caught of Matt Kuhn. All Kuhn can do is look back and shake his head. Still a 6-2 lead. just gone temporarily up on the wrong side of the scoreboard. It's gone to 7-1. It's actually 6-2 with Turku getting that one. There's a penalty following the play. So Megamen give up the goal and they're shorthanded. We have things adjusted there, so it's 6-2. 38 seconds left on the penalty. I didn't see the penalty adjudicated, didn't see what the call was. Usatalo with the pick, and here comes Finland trying to take advantage of another man advantage. Marcus Matala hands it off and heads to the bench. Oh, it's turned over, gets away in the outlet pass. Tischler fights off a check from Jokela and is able to hang on to it, but then throws it right back to Jokela. He's got Jarno Altonen with him. Jokela's going to shoot that one. Yeah, that was the right decision. Altonen on his offside. Now a good shot from Altonen. Nice underhand. Finland's going to get it back. The penalty has expired. Here comes John Miller back into the play. Jokela gets a pick from Altonen. On the roll, the pass doesn't quite connect. Nice forecheck pressure by Yumi Viren, but Miller gets it. Jokela avoids the hold, but Miller runs right through him. Oh, going for that top corner. Miller just misses. And here comes Jokela. The Finns have a man down the floor. Oh, just gets away from Alti Hukiainen. He gets it in the corner, but Dan Rivera is all over him on that recovered ball. Hukiainen's shot hit somebody out front. Didn't get on net, and the Megamen Heffern will slow it down. 11 to go here in the second half of the first gold group game of the day. 1-0 Megamen, who beat the Green Gales from Clarington 5-1 yesterday. Turku also got 5 goals against the Green Gales. We gave up 6 to suffer that 1-goal loss. Kamiaho can't quite take that pass. He does have a man coming off the bench, but it rolls within range of Kuhn, who swallows it up. And looking for the outlet pass. Hot to go about going long, goes short to Tischler. Tischler hands it off and goes to set a driving screen. And a number of games with Jim Wasson and Major Shares across it. The legendary pro player and Canadian lacrosse player, and he used to like call it the bull pick. You just kind of put your head down and drive through the opponent, try and really push him back. Haas with a good grip on the stick of Marcus Matala, who had to yank it out, and then Haas puts a bit of a leg grip on Matala. That one tips off the stick of Hukiainen, and he's going to chuck his stick in. The Finns getting frustrated. One of those days it's just not quite clicking for them. They had a great comeback attempt yesterday, really pushed back. Got into that game against Gales, but it was just a bit too little too late. Here's Graydon Cornfield trying to make sure there's no opportunity for a comeback for Turku. Turku will slow it down, get the offense out. Joachim Miller. Titans did trail 4-0 against the Gales. That shot goes a little bit wide. Got it back to within 4-3. A goal by Angus Rodding. Made it 5-3. And then Eddie Renault shortly thereafter gets another one. Or about 6 minutes later, but it was 6-3, and then Jokela and Joachim Miller with goals in the last 3 minutes. Did get back, so Finland, we know that Turku, we know they can score on runs. Some transition would be very helpful. Pass doesn't connect, but lots of time, still 15 on the shot clock for Commandant. This pass knocked down by Matala. Sheridan Cook gets to his 10-hose trying to cover him. Shot from the outside as they're trying to avoid the over and back. I think they're going to get one anyway. Actually, it'll be the 30. Nice job flipping that one back in by Commandant. And here comes Tenho. Finland not really looking like they have a huge sense of urgency. It feels like it's just one of those days where things aren't really clicking for them. There's another example. They try to get passed through, and ultimately just can't get it across to Koselmi, and then as he picks it up, the ball rolls out the back of his stick. Nice attempt by Jokela as he gets that pass. Knew he didn't have much time, so just tries a little reverse whip shovel towards the net. Missed it, so it will be a 30 violation. Clock keeps ticking with we're halfway through the second half. That pass picked off in the middle. Harala on the run. Joachim Miller at the top. They got some space on the far side. Altonen drives to the net. Pretty nice shot. Stays out of the crease, but the save by Kuhn. Turku continuing to be quite patient. There's 6.5 minutes, a 4-goal deficit. There's a it comes out to Veer and it just goes right past his stick, getting ready to shoot before he quite had it. Here's a 3-on-1, and Rivera drops it. So Graydon Cornfield will just head into the corner, gets bumped there. The ball pops out and it's on the floor. Joachim Miller flips it ahead. Idiola leaves it there for Altonen. Turku just getting their change complete with about 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice shot by Altonen. It's turned aside by Kuhn. It'll be a fresh 30 as Jokela goes to get it. He'll set up at the top. That rip from Koselmi blocked by Miller. It went way up in the air. Miller gets ahead. Nice stop by Altonen there. They're really trying to get ahead to John Miller, get him a chance here. But it's going to take a bit of a hop towards the Titans. Jokela keeps his footing, but the pass doesn't get over to Koselmi. It is going to be a hooking call or a holding call. That'll be George Kralis going to the box. So Turku with another chance on the power play. Again, we see Joachim Miller, normally a defender, out on the power play. No Jarno Altonen this time. He's at the door. Jokela, hard rip, but it gets wide. Koselmi trying to track it down. Got Trainer on him. Trainer has it. He's got Rivera with him. Not a bad take. Although time off the clock is a pretty valuable thing for the Megamen right now, especially as they're shorthanded. Now that it's under 30 on the penalty, I'm sure if they get the possession, they're just going to try and run that one out. Miller takes that pass. Viren steps out and Jokela's open, has a look. Oh, it gets through, but diving back was Kuhn, but it was already being stopped. Nice hustle play by Murph Butler to get in there and keep that ball from going across the goal line. I think Kuhn would have got there in time, but definitely getting nerve-wracking for the Megamen watching. Penalty coming. So it's going to be an illegal substitution on Megamen. Another opportunity for Turku. This time they're going with the big unit with Miller and Altonen both out there. And Rope Jokela, Jimmy Viren at the door. Oh, there's a classic Rope Jokela rope into the top corner. That's why you've got Miller out there on the power play to set those solid picks. The Megamen player actually falls to the turf. That's Stehanczyk as they gets that big push from Miller. Stehanczyk popping up as Jokela rips it over the top of him. It's 6-3, under 3 minutes to go. It is still running time. It's a late change for the Megamen on a running clock. Spillane whips it down to the corner. Cook's pass handcuffs Singleton. Megamen retain possession though. Cook can't quite handle that pass. It's caught by Kemp. Not sure it was intended for him. Might have been going to Singleton, but Kemp in position to catch and did so. Also trying to go to the net. Nice job, Sheridan Cook, getting all the way back to the other end of the floor. In transition defense. Didn't see the indication what that call was. We are into the final 2 minutes, which means stop time. Pete Saya with the hidden ball trick. Now he's going to go to the bench for a change. Save Satalo. That went off the sideboard. Goes back to the Megamen though. Graydon Cornfield steps into the crease, back to the net behind the leg, between the legs. Alan Singleton doesn't go. Finland down to 1.5 minutes. Cutting Jokela, looking for another one. Would have been very different to his last goal, but he missed the top of the net by a handful of inches. Stehanczyk pushing the pace up. Leaves a little drop pass. It gets away. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Delay of game to Rob Heffron. He's saying, I can hear him saying, I'm not trying to throw it. I'm not trying to throw the ball, but he did move it out of the way. You have to just leave that ball there, so it's a delay of game. Another chance for Turku. 3 goals in 1 minute. It can be done. It has been done. Do they have the chance to do it today? Rope Jokela, he's the dangerous one. Pretty good shot. Nice job boxing out. Like that play by Dean Casey. He's not thinking about the ball. He's just thinking about keeping his man away from getting it, so his teammates have a chance to go. And even if it does go back to Turku, it's not the man right on top of the crease. Miller hard rip. That one misses. Almost took off and it took out an official. Nice reflexes by Babs Zalane. Hard low shot. That one's stopped by Kuhn once again. Miller. Koskinen staying with him. Actually sliding across the turf at one point. Miller just hanging onto that ball. Shot clock is at the game clock. Down to the final 5 seconds. Stehanczyk very calmly at the center line. Makes the pass down. They'll let that roll in, and our final score will be Megamen 6 and Turku Titans 3. That means the Megamen go on straight to the quarterfinals, which will be tomorrow. They're in gold, so that you can go get all the results, all the stats and standings, see where everyone's going at ahmemorial.cz. And the quarterfinal will be, here we go. So the quarterfinals for D, they're going to play Friday. So we'll get the rest of the day and a good chunk of tomorrow off. And then we'll play at 5:40 p.m. against the winner of one of the play-in games. So that'll do it for this game. We've got more action coming up. There's Frog Pond Maulers and Istanbul Sultans next. And then I'll be back for Nova Scotia Privateers versus Chocolax at noon Czech time. Thanks, friends, for being here with us, and we will see you very soon.
Pojď dál. Víš, že v Radotíně je spousta míst, kde můžeš sportovat? Stačí si vybrat. Badminton nebo plavání. Basket. Atletika. Beach volejbal. Gymnastika. Lacrosse. Akvatlon. Cyklistika. Plážový fotbal. Volejbal. Horolezení. Kuželky. Softball nebo tenis. Já už jsem si vybral. A co ty?